final vlog, guys. What's going on? So, I'll tell you a little bit more about the earlier day and why I'm wearing a suit. But anyways, we're at Bonus right now. We have this whole aisle skewered, which is like super awesome. We're kind of shopping for some last minute food before we take our flight tomorrow. Just wanted to show you strawberry. I think I might get this because the last time I got this, it was really good. I really liked it. But gotta try new things. So that being said, I'm gonna get some of this. So yeast is skewered. The original Icelandic recipe. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, just here in the section of the grocery store and tell you guys a little bit more later today with the Q&A and what's going on with this morning and what that was all about. Why I'm wearing the suit, like I said. So just checking this out and get back to you guys later when we get to our Airbnb. Hey guys, what's going on? So the reason I'm wearing my suit and tie, as I have been all day, is that we went to church today in Iceland, which was super awesome. Super great to meet so many amazing people. It was really great because I think like this whole trip, you know, I've met a lot of great people, but like coming around the ring road so quickly and being able to have so much information, I've been able to share a lot of my tips and information with other people, which they've really used and needed, and they were really thankful for. So I'm grateful for that. We're at an Airbnb right now with some church members, and so we've been talking, and it's just been so fun hanging out with them. Really enjoyed that a lot. Today's definitely been a supreme highlight of this trip. I mean, every day has been, but especially this one. So we're going to fill out our tax forms and get packed up and get ready to go. So the Q&A is coming in just a second, so we'll see you guys there. Hey guys, so I promised you that I would do the Q&A, so here we are now, and as it is the final moments of my vlog, I wanted to do the Q&A, so let's get on with that. But before we do that, actually, I wanted to show you this. So we went to Bonus, which is one of the discount stores, and I found this Pringles. It's like a Icelandic soccer promotion football collection. Yeah. So sour cream and onion, of course, my favorite flavor. But I'm pretty sure it's because Iceland's going to the World Cup for the first time ever, which is super exciting. So throughout the whole week, they've been advertising like everything around the country. So it's super neat to see them do that. And they've taken a lot of pride in their soccer team, and so I'm really happy for them. So go Iceland, yay! Go Germany, yay! Both. I love them both. Anyways, so I just wanted to go through the Q&A questions and just reflect a little bit on the trip and end it on a good note. So let's get on to it. So first, if you could go back to Iceland and do only one thing over again, what would it be? So I kind of thought about this question for a while because there's a lot of things I would do over if I could. But there's one thing that really stuck out to me that I think just, I don't know, enhanced my trip almost, and I'd say that'd be the Westman Islands. And so the reason I feel like that's the case is when we took the ferry to the Westman Islands, you know, I already knew it was going to be something special. And when we got there especially too, you know, and so we did couch surfing for the first time ever, which was really neat. Couch surfing is a free app where you can meet other people through the app and request to stay with them, and so it's a free stay, and you get to read a little bit about them before you actually meet them. So we stayed with a Canadian lady, so she was born in Canada, but when she was 16, she moved to the islands, and she's never left since. I mean, she's left to visit people, but she's lived there her whole life now. So it was phenomenal getting to meet with her. I mean, the stories she told us and the struggles that she had, it was just really inspiring. And I think that's something that really made my trip, is that you got to see a unique perspective of, yes, it was an Icelander, but it wasn't on the mainland. You know, it was the struggle of the whole volcano disaster and the effects, and how they live in fear now of when it'll blow next, and they just don't know what to do. And so it's just really fascinating. And I mean, in addition to the people, which are amazing, just the sights of the puffins and the volcano and just the beauty of the island. I mean, I know it was foggy, so we couldn't see it in its absolute perfect beauty, but it's still beautiful to me, so I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I mean, of course I don't mean to dog on everything else. I would do everything else if I could. Or stay even longer if I could, too. You know, that's another thing, but you can't, so just gotta make with what you can. The second question is, what was the average temperature during your adventure without wind and then with wind chill? So, actually, the weather was pretty okay while we were here. I mean, besides it being really foggy sometimes, I'd probably say the average weather is between 40 to 60 degrees. That being said, definitely 60 in like the northeast and east, they had really good weather the whole time. So that was super cool that they had such good weather. Um, Except when we were doing the whale watching from Dalvik, it was freezing. I mean, just goodness. I was cold. I mean, I don't normally get cold, and a lot of you probably know that because I'm usually just not cold. But the wind chill was bitter. I was like, oh gosh, I had to like rub my hands and put them in my jacket. I mean, we are in the Arctic or getting towards the Arctic, so it makes sense. But yeah, just it was very very cold, but I still loved it. And so, yeah, it's kind of the temperature. So the wind chill definitely makes Iceland really cold, especially in the winter. But usually without during the summer, it's 40 to 60 degrees. So that's kind of nice. So why did I choose Iceland? Oh, this is someone new asking this question. So, it's kind of been a dream my whole life, or not. I wouldn't say my whole life, but it's been a dream ever since a friend of mine introduced it to me. She had gone on a little trip, and she had shown me the photos, and I was just like, all right, this is so cool. I gotta go. And so I tried to do a first trip at first. It was like a weird layover thing I just was trying to attempt because I originally wanted to visit Germany and see everyone again, but it didn't really work out, and it kind of fell through the roof, and I was a little bit bummed. So I was gonna settle for another trip, and then because my dad flies with Delta, he has like a bunch of frequent flyer points, and so he's like, you can pick anywhere you want as long as it's like 70,000 miles and below. And so I was like, okay, so Iceland, of course, is in the back of my mind. Okay, I really want to go here, but it's probably not going to happen, so I should just settle for something else. And then, so instead of looking at spring break, I looked after, like, right after school got out, just the day after to the week, And lo and behold, Iceland for 60,000 miles. No, we checked through spring break and the week after, this originally week that we came, and it was like 120,000, so it was just amazing deal. So we're like, got it. We had to take it. So, why did I choose Iceland? I mean, the volcanoes, the glaciers, the waterfalls, the lava fields, the green grass, the big black lava rocks with the green moss over it, and everything. The reindeer, the whales. It's just such a unique place. And getting to experience the midnight sun. I mean, right now it's like 9:38. And it looks like that outside, so that should tell you enough of what's going on here. So it's just such a unique experience. I mean, I love Germany and I love Europe, but this has just been something way unique to me. So what was my favorite city? So I'm going to give you my favorite city, I'm going to give you my favorite village, because those are two definitely different things. My favorite city was definitely Akureyri, which is, so, of course, people are like, oh, why wasn't it Reykjavik? I loved Reykjavik, but Akureyri was definitely just amazing. A bit smaller. It's the second largest city in Iceland, only to Reykjavik. But, just, I think Akureyri just had that kind of vibe. It was a little bit more in the country, isolated, on its own, and it's just beautiful. The fjord in the back and the ocean. It was just really nice. So I had a really nice feeling, and I love Reykjavik, but it was really busy when I was there, and it was rainy a little bit, and everyone was just going left and right, and it's just, you didn't get the same vibe. Although, do go to Reykjavik if you come here. It's really fun, but I liked Akureyri just a bit more for the more relaxed atmosphere, in my opinion. So, village. When we were driving up, you guys saw this in day 2. Yes, day 2. Go check it out. Beautiful drive. The Siglufjordur, driving from Skagastrond up through the fjord down to Dalvik. We passed through Siglufjordur, and it's at the very top of the fjord. Absolutely beautiful. I love that village so much, and I'd go back there and spend more time there if I could. Runner-up for that competition, though, would be Seyðisfjörður, which I actually didn't get to visit, but I heard so much about. So, next trip coming, I'm definitely going there and staying the night there. So, and finally, did you have any experiences that you learned from? Oh, jeez, where can I get started? Learn to appreciate gas. because it is over $8 a gallon here. It's crazy. And just everything in general, it's just a lot of things are very expensive here, so you learn to kind of appreciate what you have for, how you have it. I mean, people do make higher wages here, but still, it's just crazy. So we were in Godafoss, which was day 3. Go check it out. Super fun vlog. Day 3. I loved it. Northern Iceland. This was after the whale watching. We went... No, wait. I'm sorry, guys. It was day 3. Yes. And the Siglufjordur was day 3 as well, not day 2. Day 2 was driving up there. Okay, so day 3 for both of those. Anyways, watch that vlog. Watch all of them if you haven't. If you're just watching this one, thank you for watching it, but watch all the others because it means a lot more watching this one now. Day 3, yeah, so we were at Godafoss, which is the waterfall of the gods, and I was flying my drone over the waterfall because I wanted to get a really good shot, and the drone fell out of the sky, just died immediately, don't know how it happened, and it fell into a huge thing of rocks, and it went down this huge crevice into this bottom of the ground, and this is these huge boulders, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I am so screwed, because this drone's not cheap, it's my friend's, and he's let me use it. I was like, oh my gosh. So we spent over an hour trying to fish it out, which we did. We did fish it out. The battery got lost, but I had 2 more, and I'll just buy a new battery. It's whatever. But the biggest lesson that I learned was, sometimes you just got to adjust, and things happen that are out of your control, but you always can control how you react to situations. And, I could have let something so small like that ruin my entire day or even the trip. I mean, I was a little shaken up, but it was okay. But, I didn't, right? And I think that's something that, you can take with you in life is that you just can't let things that are out of your control to begin with, and then you react poorly to it, and then now it's just a big chain reaction. So, always maintain your emotion, trust the process. Joel Embiid, shout out to you, and just follow through with whatever happens, Other experience, this has definitely been the most powerful one, but I got to meet people from over 15 different countries, and just the biggest thing that I could say is that there are a lot of beautiful people in this world, but more so that this world is beautiful because of the people who make it so. It's like when I was talking about earlier, it's like people are what makes a house a home, same kind of thing, right? I think that you can come to Iceland and have an amazing time, but when all you do is stay up in hotels and, kind of isolate yourself, it's like you really miss out on half the experience. And I think seeing the sights is just half of it, and the other half is just getting to know the people and what it's like living here. I mean, it's amazing. There's a lot of great people that we've met. And I gave my number, stay in touch, please, you're always welcome in Detroit, so forth. So, just a lot of beautiful people, and I'm really glad for that experience, because I think sometimes, you get stereotypes, and people are like, oh, don't go there, or, things like that, and it's just like, no, go out and see the world for what it is and how amazing it can be. So, if it was one thing you took away from my vlog, it would be, go see the world, Don't let anything stop you from it, money, anything, because, I think the beauty of Iceland and why so many people come here is that we're so small and insignificant in such a big place, and that there's something really beautiful about that. And I agree, it's amazing to see, to find your place, and I think that's what traveling for me is about, is just finding that place in this world. So go see the world, seriously. It all starts from somewhere, and you just got to keep working on it, but it's an amazing, beautiful world, and with amazing people. So I love you guys, and thank you for following me. It's been an amazing journey, and I'm so grateful to have amazing people like you watch my vlogs, and with all my idiot trying to, get you to watch it and whatever, and all my journeys. So I appreciate that a lot, and thank you guys. So this will probably be the last time I vlog for a while, but when I get home from Mexico City, I cannot wait to start vlogging again and take you on all my trips around the world. So this is Andrew Schmidt, Schmidt's Travels, and I'm logging out. Peace out, everyone.